Hey guys, this is Lone again for Apotheosis. We're back again with Ram Riders. This army's been pretty fun and very, very powerful and easy. Essentially, it's kind of like Hogs in a way. You got heal spells for them, but instead of having Life Gem or Healing Tome, you have the Rage Gem, just because it does the extra damage, while you have the Apprentice Warden to give them extra. So you just do an RC charge, and then you send the King Queen on one side of the base, Desui effectively, and on the other side you send the Ram Riders with the Druids, the Headhunters, the Apprentice Warden. You literally send the Troop Launcher, the whole kitchen sinking, the Royal Champion, and it just takes out the base. Pop the Eternal Tome once you're getting too much damage. They pop the heal spell, they pop wherever else, but I want to share an example of how to use it. Then get into live attacks and hope you guys enjoy. So when you're looking at a base, looking at how to get into the funnel to get the RC charge, since you have the Rocket Spear on there. Although you could use the Haste Vial, you could even use the Hog Puppet even. It's really just gonna be preference. I think Rocket Spear is probably best though. So we're trying to get into this heavy damage checks in the base and to make the funnel. So we're stopping the invis at 6 as much as we can, but once you get into scatter shot range or tunnel poison range, or your fox is low, you have to drop the invis at 7 and 3. Just keep the royal champion Spear Fox alive. Because Spear Fox staying alive provides so much value. So much value. And then once you do end up picking up your royal champion, what you're going to do from there is just send your queen onto the thin side of the base. She's going to be slightly, just was it like, slightly further out for the thin side. So you see the queen, she's slightly further out. Drop the ice golem, then the wall breaker for the king. Send the king in. He's going to be in the inside, the thin side of the base. So he can push into the base to be able to get a good ability with Earthquake Boost and Spiky Ball. Then you send the Ram Riders, the Warden, the Apprentice Warden, the Troop Launcher, the Druids, the Headhunters. You just send them all in. I really like having the druids because it's probably extra healing. Once you start getting low on the what are these things called ram riders, you just pop the eternal tome, and then you start looking for the heal spell locations. Basically, once they get to a big area of defenses, you pop the heal spell because it's gonna be perfect right through there. And the king ability, once you get into the center, is also great. Or if you're just like on the edge, really for any making the corner, king ability is nice. Well, you pop the rocket spear once you're in heavy damage. So as the royal champion is just back here helping just rocket spear out with some massive damage. You could have the hog puppet that'll work out as well. And then you really just kind of set. You drop some archers and minions help clean up on the trash buildings. And then from there, you kind of can usually swag a spell or two. Sometimes you build a swag a heal spell. Sometimes you build a swag freeze. Sometimes you build a swag some invis. It really just depends on the base. But as long as you don't send the Ram Riders into like a Giga Bomb, you're pretty much fine 9 times out of 10. You're gonna have zero issues. Well, let's say about 9 times out of 100, you have zero issues. Just really send to a Giga Bomb can be kind of an issue because they only have 1800 HP, so they can lose quite a bit from a Giga Bomb. It is not ideal unless you have Eternal Tome for that. Even then, usually Giga Bomb's gonna have giant bombs next to them too. It's just stay away from Giga Bombs if possible. But you just absolutely overwhelm every single base, and it's not even close to the Druids. They're really nice in the army camps, the 3 in the army camps, and the 3 in the troop launcher. Just gives you so much extra force just to help stay alive. And combo with the Rage Gem, the Druids heal up pretty massively. But yeah, pretty easy to use as well. Alright, this base. How can we make the funnel on this one? There's a few spots we definitely could, isn't there? I mean, the right side's usually baited, but I kind of like this right side. Hmm. We could probably come from up here actually, right? And maybe use one, maybe skip an invis, and then just make the funnel. Yeah, I like that. Okay, that works. So at 256, we'll drop this. Actually, we're gonna wait. I think we won't have to drop an invis first. We're just gonna do a zero cycle. That's what I was hoping for at first as well. So yeah, we'll do six's first invis though, 246. All right, get the royal champion in there. She'll take this multi-air shower. She'll make this funnel for us. We still have 5 invis left, which is absolutely plenty. Absolutely plenty. And we'll do 6 right here. Well, I'm not sure which way she's going to go quite yet. To Tesla, and which way from there. She's going to take some damage here, but that's okay. She doesn't. That's perfect. Perfect. We'll do 6 again. And we'll get right through here. We'll get through this Tesla. Then we'll get through this Wizard Tower. She's just taking her absolute time. We've used 3 invis in 40 seconds, which is definitely an achievement. I feel like that's an achievement. But we'll get through this Tesla. And we're just going to take our time, take our time. Alright, we're going to pick her up. So use what? 4 invis that quickly. On this thin outside of the base, so use a giant arrow. Or use the ice golem, wall breaker, and then the king. Then we'll send in the ram riders. We'll send in the warden, the troop launcher, the apprentice warden, and send the druids. We'll send the royal champion. It's laggy a little bit. Pop this warden ability just because it's so laggy. I don't know why. We sent the headhunters in too, just to help out. We're gonna heal up through here. We're gonna. Is there a furnace? I don't see a furnace, so we're chilling. We'll pop the king ability as well. I'll help out. We'll just poison that minion prince and we'll headhunter him. All right. And where's the world champion? Is she chilling still? Yeah, she's chilling. Which way do the Ram Riders go? They're gonna go right. Okay, we're gonna drop the heal spell in between. We're gonna drop our cleanup archers up top. A cleanup minion. Another cleanup archer. Alright, the world champion still has her ability. We're just gonna freeze this heavy damage here. And we're just gonna easily take out this base. While we just drop some more cleanup. There we go. We'll just swag this rock spear and these two invis spells. Easy peasy. I'll be honest, that was a crazy RC charge. You know, there's only 4 invis used for almost a minute long RC charge. Did we get the most buildings? No, but the amount that we did was crazy. We're just gonna swag these two invis spells and swag this rocket spear. Just pop that right there. Just absolutely disrespecting this base. Just absolutely disrespecting. Now this one was a pretty easy base for this army. Very, very easy. Alright, this base, double rage. So this side, lots and lots of damage. If we can get this down, we'll be set. So I'm thinking, we go right here, we're gonna get baited like crazy. So I want to come in from the side of it and then push into this rage tower and kind of make the funnel. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. That's the idea at least. So at 256, I'll drop this first invis. I want to make sure I invis redirect her leftwards if she's not naturally go leftwards, which I'm hoping she will, but she just might not. So you do not want to hit that Giga Bomb. We're in the Town Hall Poison range, I think. So I'm going to do 7 and 3. Just because I think we are. I really, really do. I'm going to invis right here to redirect. Redirect her into this Inferno Tower, and we're going to do 7, and we're going to do 3. We have the aura on the mono, we do perfect. We can take out this Ricochet, and that's going to be all we can take out here. It's going to be all. We'll have to leave this Rage Tower up. Alright, so we'll pick her up. We'll send the Queen through here, Giant Arrow. We'll drop the Ice Golem, the Wall Breaker, and the King. Then we'll send in the Ram Riders, the Apprentice Warden, the Warden, the Troop Launcher, the Druids, the Headhunters, and then the World Champion. And we'll pop this Warren ability, keep everything invincible. We'll poison this Furnace, and we're not going to quite pop this heal spell quite yet. Actually, we're going to right through this core because it looks nice there. To get us through all this splash damage. So these Ram Riders are all nicely funneled. We'll drop some cleanup troops, some cleanup troops. We still got the heal spell through here, which will honestly just pop this Rage Tower, yeah. We'll send in the Headhunter for this defending minion prince. We're waiting for this Rage Tower. That's what we're waiting for. Which I think I'll just freeze right there. Yeah, that'll freeze up some of this damage, keep these Ram Riders alive longer. We still have the Royal Champion ability, which will end up popping here. We still got the King ability as well, which we don't really think about when we use it. We kind of just use it whenever the time is set. And this was the time is set. He'd take out that Rage Tower very nicely for us. Another very easy, very overkill attack on a super easy base for us. Super, super easy. These Ram Riders, they're doing it. They're definitely doing it. They're pretty fun to use too, in my opinion. I mean, I've been enjoying them. I really have. Alright, double invis. These can just be annoying, let's just say that. If we can get our RC into here, we'll be set. What would be the easiest way to get her into there, though? RC here, and I could just giant arrow like this. Okay. And then 256 will drop this first invis. Can I just Ram Rider out this defense? Will that work? Can I Ram Rider out that one too? Will that take these out? And then 246 will drop this invis. Okay, I think that will push her inwards here in a second. Okay, invis there, and then we'll just do 7. Okay. And then we'll do 3, invis over. Okay. Try to take out as much as she can in here. As much as she can. Invis tower be perfect. Alright. Looks like we might just kill the Spear Fox here, but we do take out the Invis Tower, which is the most annoying part. Do we get a cycle here? Can we take out the Crusher? That'd be huge if so. Alright, we can. Perfect. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. We're going to poison the CC. Then we're going to send the King in this right side. We'll Ice Golem. We'll Wall Breaker in. We'll Headhunter. We'll send the Ram Riders in on this left. Alright, Apprentice Warden, Warden, Troop Launcher, Druids, Headhunters, World Champion. Well, Warren ability through this Invis Tower. Okay, King, are you not going for the Town Hall? No, he's not, but the The Ram Riders are okay, perfect. We'll heal them through this core, which will just freeze as well. Freeze that splash damage. We'll head into this defending king. We'll pop this Royal Champion ability, help her get through this Minion Prince. And this base is wiped. We'll pop the king ability. He helps clear out this right side. And he'll help in this core too. And then we can just heal these Ram Riders. Which way they're going to go, left or right? I mean, we don't have to heal them. The druids are putting in some work. The druids, that's why we got the druids. We're strapping cleanup around the base, archers and minions, just every corner, make sure we're not gonna time fail. And we can just swag this heal spell. That was nice. That was very, very nice. And I use those ram rides there to try to push my Aurora champion into the base quicker. Which it kinda did, right? And we'll just swag this heal spell right in the center. That's the annoying base. This is a very, very annoying base. But you know what? It's overkill and it's gone. And it's just straight up gone. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, this base. How can we make the funnel? Double rage. Okay, okay. Isn't it usually baited here? I feel like I've seen this base before. What if we just come in from 12 o'clock? Just because this side is usually not baited, and we just kind of keep Royal Champion alive for as long as possible. So 256 will drop this first invis, and we'll keep her alive. And which way she can go? She can go for the bomb tower? Yeah, she is. And which way? Left or right? Left? Okay, we'll do 6 again for this invis. Okay, she's gonna go for this queen. Oh, she doesn't. That's perfect. But now we're gonna do 7 and 3 here. We are making the funnel, which is nice. We'll get out this ricochet cannon. And if we invis over, we go for the mortar or the town hall is a question. Hopefully the town hall. Okay, well, never mind. Never mind that dream. Rip the dream. Oh no, it's back, it's back, it's back. 7. We'll take out this town hall and this ricochet. That's pretty good value. And 3. I mean, taking out all this in the town hall, that's pretty good. So we'll send the queen and the king on the thinned outside. So we'll send the king in. We'll use the queen giant arrow, ice golem, wall breaker. We'll send in the ram riders, the warden, the ram riders. You're literally spamming in everything. The royal champion, the headhunters, the druids. We're in. We're warden ability. We're gonna keep everything alive. We're gonna poison here. We're gonna freeze here. We're gonna heal through all this splash damage. Keep all the ram riders alive. We're just got some cleanup. Oh, I accidentally dropped archers into a building, a defensive building, but it's okay. We got a ram rider there. Where's the world champion now? She's over here. We'll pop the rocket spear. That'll help out. Did I accidentally pop the king ability earlier? Yeah, I did. But he's on the inside helping clean up as well, so it's okay. And this base is absolutely wrecked. It is absolutely wrecked. Nice. We can swag this heal spell once again. Just the swag heal is so nice because that's how you know the base is just gone. It is just gone. You know what? Can we just heal the king up? There's this last defense. I just want to heal the king up. Heal my druids back up to full. The druids are just so nice in here, especially with the rage gem. They just do all the extra healing. And it really does add up. It really adds up very, very nicely. All these ram riders still alive. Alright, this base. There's nice heavy core. I don't know if there's dragons, I just come in directly this way. So if I'm using this, I mean, I'll just come in the same way. See how deep I can get. See exactly how deep. We'll do 6 as first invis as well. 256 will invis over. Or we're gonna send one ram rider, try to take out this mortar, just help make the funnel. I don't know if it will or won't. I don't think it will, no. They actually don't do that much all by themselves, surprisingly. Alright, we'll take out this ricochet, and we'll invis redirect into the mono nicely. And we'll just do 7, and that should allow us to get out this crusher mortar as well. We're gonna invis over at 3, go right for the crusher. Oh, no, never mind. Just going for the inferno and then the crusher. I really want this crusher mortar. Just because that's massive value to get out. Crusher mortars just do so much damage. If you can take them out early, that's great. Now Rage Tower 2, same thing. Alright, this thinned out side is this right side. We'll send the king on the inside ring. We'll giant arrow through. We'll ice golem. We'll wall breaker. Then we'll send we'll send all the ram riders. The apprentice warden, the warden, the troop launchers, the druids, a couple headhunters. We'll send the royal champion. Another headhunter. I guess we'll poison here too. A warden ability, I see a bunch of giant bombs. I don't like that. I don't like seeing giant bombs like that. And we'll just pop a heal spell through this rage tower section. Very heavy. So we'll pop the royal champion ability as well. And we'll freeze this damage, the splash damage, just trying to kill us. We'll just get rid of that completely. Then we'll heal up through this back end of it too. So our heal is kind of overlapped here, but There's a Giga Bomb. There's all this splash damage. You just want to keep all these Ram Riders alive. That's the goal. Try to keep as many alive as possible. And we'll drop some cleanup around the base. Yeah, the King, he's just doing his own thing in there. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna pop his Spiky Ball just to get the Spiky Ball to help clean up. Is it the most effective use of the Earthquake Boost and Spiky Ball? No. No, it's not. But it does help the rest of the troops stay alive because he helped take out the other defenses. So this one's not going to be as overkill, mainly because the king ended up getting stuck on some ice golems for a bit, and that definitely hurt him. That definitely hurt him. But yeah, in will come all the last few Ram Riders, the archers, the healers, the warden. He's still full HP, and it'll be a nice, easy 3-star, easy peasy. All right, this base. How do we make a funnel on this one's gonna be the question. I mean, this would be a nice funnel. This would be a really, really easy funnel. So we're just make the funnel here, maybe giant arrow there, and then ram riders this way. Yeah, this is the easiest funnel, so it's probably baited. I would imagine it has to be baited. We're doing 6 for this first invis as well. All right, Teslas. Teslas mean maybe it's not baited. Because historically, Teslas mean probably not baited. Especially when there's multiple like this. We're in invis over. Okay, why is there a super minion in the CC? What in the world is this clan castle? A super minion in 2025 is crazy. We're just gonna do 7 and 3 because we don't want our spear fox to die, and we gotta get through a super dragon, and we just want to just make the funnel. If we can get this mono, we're set. And we're just doing 7 and 3 till we get the mono. Make sure you see the spear fox. They're hidden, but we do get the spear fox in there. We invis over. Which way she's going? Why is she going backwards? Okay, okay. Well, that was interesting. We'll giant arrow in through here. We'll ice golem, wall breaker, king to push the king in. We'll poison, then we'll send the ram riders right up top. We'll send in the warden, the troop launcher, the headhunt. I mean the apprentice warden, the druids, the headhunters. We'll send in the royal champion, pop the warden ability because I see a whole bunch of damage. These things are getting low, so I'm just gonna heal them back up. Right through this heal spell, right through here is very nice. Send another headhunter in, drop some archers, help clean up. And now they're back up to full pretty much. We'll pop the king ability because he was down there in a nice funnel for us. We got really nice value for his ability. Open up the whole chunk of the base. And now there's not really any big damage left in the base. Alright, it was this town hall which will freeze. And we can want to swag this the heal spell again. We'll drop some more cleanup, some more cleanup. Yep, rocket spear popped. We're getting just massive value. That was a really, really, really nice spiky ball and earthquake boots. So all the bait was down here and up here. So we went directly into the bait. So it's good we popped that heal spell up there as well. But yeah, look how many we still have alive. Man, that's just massive value. Massive. I'm gonna heal up this giant. Let's see if he's low. Oh, he was a little. Now he's back full. Now he's like, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, we still got one, two, three, four, five druid bears. So we only lost one, probably to a spring trap at that. I mean, they're in all these spring traps out here. That's crazy. But yeah, another nice, easy 3-star. A fun one at that. All right, this base. So pointing down, how can we make a funnel on here? I mean, just going into the town hall seems very, very nice to me. It's just so isolated that it just works out. Now we do have to do a double cycle entire time, 7 and 3 for this invis. Actually, wait. We can ram rider it and do a 6. We sacrifice 12 housing space to not get our spear fox hit. I mean, it's worth it because now we're on the town hall. We can do 7. We'll take out this inferno and the town hall. That was beautiful. And then 3. I Sometimes you just get lucky like that. I didn't know she was going to go directly into the town hall there, but that makes it nice. Now we can do 6 a single cycle here. Okay, also, we're going to pull away this ice hound. Just because I don't want that anywhere near me when I'm trying to do an RC charge. We're going to do 6 right here again. We'll get to his Rickshaw Can. So Rickshaw Can, Single Inferno, and the Town Hall. That is huge value. That is absolutely huge. And especially if she's not going to go in. She's going to stay out. Alright, we'll pick her up. We'll keep the Spear Fox alive. And we'll use the King up top. We'll Giant Arrow through here. We'll Ice Golem. Oops. Well, that's not good. Sent the Apprentice Warden onto the wrong side. Troop Launcher, Druids, Headhunters. Send the Royal Champion in. Well, that's not ideal at all. We need the extra HP. We need it. Pop his Warden ability early because I've seen a bunch of traps. We want to make sure we have enough to heal through here. So now a druid and a hunter for this defending minion prince. Okay, king ability, we'll pop that, help take out this core, because he walked right in. Pop the royal champion ability from a distance. We're going to heal spell through this heavy splash damage as well. We still have poison, which we'll just drop on these little troops. And now we're set. Okay, yeah. I got worried for nothing. This base is gone. This base is gone. Wow. Wow. It just disappeared. It just disappeared. And we're able to swag this invis spell directly on that CC. Well, that was fun. That was definitely a fun one. Cause I really thought it was gonna be over for a second with that apprentice warden. I thought there was no chance. But look at basically the whole army still alive. Basically. Yep, GG. Alright, this base. I see the Crusher Mortar here, multi-year. That's massive damage there. But it'd be pretty tricky to funnel. I see the King here and the Minion Prince here. I kinda have to go into those funnels, yeah. I'm going to the King side because it's the left side of the base. The left side is least likely to be baited. And she's gonna go in. Alright, take a Tesla there. It makes the pathing easier for us. Alright, so I dropped the invis at 6. I want to get into this Inferno. I mean, this Ricochet. So we're an invis redirect. Oh, I got nervous for a second. I thought she was about to go leftwards. I thought about we just wasted a redirect there. We're just doing 7 and 3 though. We're trying to make sure we take out this Ricochet and this Poison Tower. Looks like now too. Are we did? Okay, perfect. All right, we'll pick her up. Keep the Spear Fox alive. We'll send the Queen on this more thinned out side. We'll Giant Arrow through. We'll send the Ice Golem Wallbreaker King. Then we'll send some Ram Riders here. And we're gonna have to Warden ability probably early here. Apprentice Warden, Headhunters, Druids, Royal Champion. Oh, yep. We're Eternal Toming. We're gonna heal spell through here too, because look, this is massive splash damage. This is like all the splash damage you could possibly imagine. We'll Headhunter. Are healing up. Alright, we're gonna pop the poison, pop the Royal Champion, and then we'll pop the heal spell through this rest of the splash damage. Try to heal up everything some more. This was definitely the wrong side for me to decide to choose to go into, just because I'm looking at it realizing that's going to be massive damage that's likely baited, and it was baited. What was I doing? What was I doing? Can we get through this defending minion prince right here through a champion? Maybe. Oh, she can? Okay, but she lost her Spear Fox. The king is in this core. Where's my queen? Oh, my queen is done. She is absolutely done. The Diggy's going to do some work. Pop the king ability. We'll need him to take out the town hall for us. Yeah, I knew I should have sent my Ram Riders into here. I knew it was going to be baited over here. They hit every single giant bomb. They hit the tornado trap. Yeah, I knew I was going to get baited like that. I knew it. But I still did it anyways. I'm not sure why. I'm really not sure why, because I knew it was going to be too much there. Oh well, it happens. Early season, we make mistakes sometimes. But still pretty fun attack. We did end up going plus 304 because we messed up that last attack. And unfortunately, mistakes were made. I should have popped on the other side. I should have popped into the other side. I'm not sure what I was thinking. But you should not try going to Gigabomb if possible, because that was very not smart. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, I appreciate if you guys like, subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow.